Welcome everyone. Just another news video. Got some Super Meat Boy footage in the background. Got some Super Meat Boy. So recently, there is a hot topic in the news has been Nintendo taking down romhack and TAS videos. And you can bet that the internet has been up in storm. They're like, it's the worst thing! Nintendo doesn't care about us! They don't care about the user base, it's free publicity! Okay, so I had a good reaction back when the Nintendo Creators Program came out. And you can view the video down below. But I think the biggest thing is that there is a huge line. A really huge line. Whereas Let's Play videos were more in legal limbo. This is more black and white. Okay, Nintendo have repeatedly stated that the use of ROMs is illegal. Okay? They have repeatedly stated that, and they have been pushing on it, and if you have a look at that email that was sent, it's from the anti-piracy team. The anti-piracy team. Okay? So you've got to wonder the motivations behind it. And just like with the Nintendo Creators Program, it is to protect their IP. And people are bashing Nintendo to protect their IP. Last time I white knighted them. This time, somewhat white knighting them, but there's a lot of things that I've got to take note of. Don't care about the end users. Maybe! But they're pushing the IP they're pushing the IP so that trying to protect it. Think about it. They allow ROM hacks and stuff. And just imagine the flood works. I mentioned this a bit, but if they don't protect their IP, they don't have a legal leg to stand on. Here is a catch. Here is the huge catch. And that, especially with TAS videos, that the whole speed running community use TAS videos for routing and all that. And through the routing, they actually get a lot. They can break the game further. Without routing, the whole process becomes long and convoluted. A lot of emulator properties are coming out. We're seeing save states in the Virtual Console for the Wii U. Mario Maker's come out in which there goes all the Mario ROM hacks. They are slowly but surely making it available, making the stuff that we love available. But people do not see. There's one thing that people don't see, and that is what is wrong with all this. Okay? I said it before. I said it in my YouTube video, in my Nintendo Creators Program video, that a lot of people sometimes they inadvertently screw Nintendo while thinking what they're doing is screwing Nintendo, while inadvertently thinking, but they're screwing me, they're screwing my livelihood. Are they screwing the people over though? Are they really doing that? I don't know. That's not. I can't judge. It's not mine to judge. I think the biggest problem. Let's be honest. People want to have more and more control of. There's a habit that I've noticed recently, and that is people want more and more control over other people's IP, and to wreck it, like, it's just an observation that I have, that they want to. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something that is legally grey. Why should I be able to edit something that was created by someone else? Why not? But I paid my $60, etc. It is a lot deeper than that. If you read up on intellectual property laws and where they're going, the biggest thing I feel in the gaming community is that they want to there's a lot of end user stuff. Like, there's a lot of options for, there needs to be a lot of options for the end user, but in reality, but on the other hand, those options are being limited. Like, I'm just gonna poke the TPPA. You've heard of SOPA, you've heard of PIPA and all that. The TPPA is doing the same exact thing as separate PIPA, and that is limiting the options that the end user has in terms of IP laws. And yet Nintendo is doing that exact thing, and we say it is what is anti-competitive and all that. But do we really? I think there will come a time in which we have little to no say over what we can do. Heck, I was reading somewhere in that if you buy stuff over a digital store, when you die, that's not transferred over. Mind you, it's probably me. I should use it. What about PC mods and all that? Yeah, that is one option. Nintendo has the option to let it go, but like I said, if I let it go, they open this waterworks. There is a lot of stuff that they just can't control. And I don't think that's something that Nintendo wants to do to their IP. maybe an option is that they can just give people that access, you know, like for the virtual console, give people that frame by frame access. Like they've got Super Mario Maker out, the Nintendo official ROM hacks. Why not have the Nintendo official TAS tool? But hey, what can you ask? But it's gonna be a bumpy ride, and all those people who are gonna nag it on Nintendo for making this decision, just read up. Anyway.